Good evening, everyone. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. And today's return of Halo 3. We have two songs, Finish the Fight, and one final effort. Both are from the channel Halo Topic, so I'm assuming these are available on Spotify. And I'm just going to read the little thumbnail. Original score composed and produced by Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore. I have no context on these, but let's just listen to them anyways. Okay. Halo 3. Last time I heard Halo 3, it was like a surprising amount of guitars. So, this is Finish the Fight. Not that long either. One million views on this. Then again, it's Halo. Jump scare. Cool percussion on this one. Sounds like a marching band, sort of. It feels like I'm listening from far away, too. It already sounds way different from everything I've heard in Halo. All of them. Especially with the piano. Crescendo into a drop. Some stuff. I have a lot of thoughts, but I feel like I can't complete these thoughts until I hear the next one. That was like abnormally short, but it felt very, very specific to me. And I don't know what that specific is at the moment, but it felt very... I think the only thing that comes to mind would be like the final cutscene you see or something, you know? It seemed like that drum roll into the bang and then finish. It seems like right there, like credits roll or something. Okay. I mean, it was good, but it was different. It was super different. Then it was getting super interesting, and then it just ended. The whole thing had like a peak and valley immediately. Piano. I want to say that was the first time I heard piano in Halo, but I don't recall at the moment. Also, one thing about Halo that I never understood is the name. I don't know if I've asked it before, but what is the origin of the name? I know what a Halo is, but what is it referring to when it comes to this game? Is it like the name of a squad? Is it a code word? Is it a spoiler? Okay, I feel like these two songs are probably related, so I'm just going to hear the next one. I'm going to assume, although I have no idea, I'm going to assume this one plays right after. This is One Final Effort. Both these song titles are kind of similar too. Finish the Fight, One Final Effort. All right. Well, they're related. Same key, same notes. How long is this one? 3 minutes. Just a smidge longer. Got the Halo theme in the background? Or part of it? $3 million views. Oh, that's good, dude. I love drums and piano together. I feel like it's such a rare combination. What? Sounds like I'm in a... Sounds like a Final Fantasy game. This is so different from the rest of the soundtrack. They almost sound like one song though. I like this side of Halo. Da, 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 do, 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 do. I think I prefer pianos. There's still a little bit left. I'm really trying to picture the world of Halo, which is like the jumping, the suits, the guns, the vehicles, and then hearing the song. I can't place it anywhere. Same idea. Crescendo drop. Whoa. Well, they sound nearly identical, but I feel like my initial guess was incorrect. Where, oh, why is this one like that? There you go. What I initially thought it was going to be was like the very final scene into eventually probably the credits or something. But now two different thoughts are coming into my mind. Still kind of final scene, but like one place at the beginning of this, let's just say a chapter. I don't know how they work. I don't know if it's like acts or chapters or whatever, and then one place at the end. Or one plays really early on in the game, like the beginning, and then sandwiches it at the end. So it's like a callback. The main thing that stands out to me is this cinematic feel of this like rising crescendo. Crescendo's a piece of music that just goes up and up and up in volume up to its peak, and then it just drops. Goes back to the intro, so to say. The second one we heard, One Final Effort, had way more piano, but they both had like that piano swing, doom, da, doom, da, 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 doom. That was a whole new sound I've never heard in Halo. I don't really know if Halo has like a genre they stick with. It feels like I've heard really like smooth solo guitar playing. I've heard orchestral stuff, the vocal stuff with the main theme, some kind of metal things, and now this, which is piano jam thing. I don't know. It's just really... It kind of makes sense, right? Like, as someone who grew up alongside Halo, I never played it, but I always knew about it. And anyone who's ever played a video game has heard of Halo. It kind of makes sense. I know Microsoft's behind it. It's, excuse me, it's their baby. So there's probably a budget, you know. So you can kind of, that's what I was listening for that too. I was like, you know, I've always been interested in stuff like on this channel, particularly when I first started doing it. I was interested in stuff like this the most, like Halo, Mario, pretty much consoles I never played, and like the big ones that like everybody knows. And it's not what I expected at all. So it's odd for me because it's like years and years and years of curiosity, and it's just like, oh, okay. I mean, it's great. It's just, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I really don't know anything about Halo, which is expected because I never played one. Well, I don't want to say that. I've never fully played one. I've never seen a cutscene. I've never heard a single voice actor. I only know Halo probably just as much as any casual gamer, which is like Master Chief, which I don't even know why he's called that. I don't know any other characters. The one thing I do know is the Red versus Blue series. That was a thing a long time ago. And the only time I've really played it was in an old like video editing class I had. Someone installed Halo. I don't know which Halo. Someone installed Halo so we could play like local area. So on lunch we just like played every now and then. On this, it was always the same map too. It was a field, just an open field with nothing in it. It was fun, you know, because I had no idea what I was doing. It was just jumping and shooting. So that's the extent of my Halo knowledge. I don't know how deep these stories are. Obviously, they have to be. But the soundtrack is really painting a new picture for me. That I'll admit, I thought the music for this game would be kind of boring or maybe just like way too orchestral. This is way before I even started reacting to the music. I just assumed, for some reason, it was just like really orchestral and just very movie-like. Not really. I still remember to this day, one of my most memorable moments on this channel was, it was either the first or second time I heard Halo. It was, I don't remember the song. But it was like one of the first two videos. And I said that it was like there was a guitar playing. I'm like, damn, this sounds like a very specific guitar player to me, because I play guitar, so I kind of know that world. I'm like, it sounds like Steve Vai. Like, no one really sounds like Steve Vai. That sounds like Steve Vai. And then I just called it a day, whatever. And like, that video went public, and a few days later, someone was like, actually, that is Steve Vai. And there's like a whole behind the scenes footage of him doing. I'm like, oh my god. So I always now think of Halo as one of those instances very early on where I just like completely got it right, and it's just always gonna stick with me because that was such a accurate guess that it's just like, oh wow, okay, cool. But let me know, speaking of that, not to deviate too far from this, is there any other stuff that oh, you know what I just remembered? I think I just answered my own question. Not too long ago I did a Halo video, and someone said there was like Incubus on it, and someone else? Was it John Mayer? I could be totally wrong about that. Who else has appeared in these games? Either way, Halo is very interesting to me. I don't understand it, but it's really, really good. I think this is my favorite song from Halo so far. Both of these. They sound like one song. I don't really see them as two. I just think they play in different spots. But this is really cool. I love the piano, and I love percussion, so hearing them together with this kind of rhythmic thing was really nice. And then I'm pretty sure I heard like essence of the main theme in there with the da-da-da. So that was really cool. Let me know what's happening in these. Okay, finish the fight, one final effort. Cool. Halo 3. You know what? One more thing. I haven't heard of much from Halo. Is the series done? Is it just dormant? I feel like I haven't heard anything Halo related in forever. Or I'm just living under a rock. Anyways, thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Later.